Hey everybody, this is Hive Tyrant, your host. Welcome back to the Zombie Dance Party. This is episode number 3, where we're going to get our audition tower put together and, of course, get a forge going in our headquarters because sooner or later we are going to need a lot of forged iron and eventually forged steel, although that's really far down the road. I just wanted to let you all know that I was out gathering some building materials off camera when this zombie lawyer came up to me. It seems our dance party may have been seen by some of the cognitively challenged as offensive and callous. So, in order to avoid a lawsuit, he says I have to properly advise participants of the nature of the party. I've been given these waivers, which I have to give to at least 50 zombies before the audition at the Blood Moon. Like I don't have enough to do already. The good news is he didn't say how I had to distribute the waivers. We'll have to think about that one for a little while. Let's get our audition tower started, and then we'll see about these waivers. Just going to go ahead and spend a perk here. I can't decide between Couch Potato and Miner 69er. I'll take the Miner. It helps me build better tools, which is always good. So I just like to say that I've come to better understand just how much time and effort goes into making just a 20-minute video for YouTube. I thought it was just click record, end, and then publish. It's nowhere near that simple, and I am so grateful for the helpful tips others have been giving me. I've ordered a better microphone for my videos, and I've been told that every detail makes the experience so much more enjoyable, and that's what I want for everybody. So I've got that equipment coming. Please be patient. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's a couple of buzzards that are circling overhead. They never land. They don't come anywhere near me. I've tried taking pot shots at them, and they just nope, not having it. All they want to do is just fly around above me and just annoy the heck out of me. So just be aware that they are there, but they don't pose much of a danger. I think they understand that I'm much better armed than I was back when I first started, when I first got to this area. So as you can see, I'm just clearing away what's left of this boulder here. I don't want it in the way. That other large boulder there is going to have to go, but I think we're going to have to wait until after the audition. Fix my axe yet again. Yeah, the yard has to be, fairly clear and flat. I prefer it that way. I'm just gonna work on this stone a little bit and sort of tumble around in the back of my head what to do about these waivers. It really annoys me that they dumped this on me, 3 days before the audition, not really giving me a whole lot of time. I still have to build the audition building itself, and you know, I have stuff to do, and it's just annoying. We'll have to see. So we grabbed level 7 there, as you saw. I started the episode out level 6 on day 4. That's not too bad, I think. Just grabbed the blacksmithing perk because we are going to need that forge. And going to queue up a bunch of glue because glue equals duct tape equals life. So let me get that working. Grab some other materials here. Got just about everything I need for the forge. So I figured something out with regards to those waivers. You guys tell me what you think here. It turns out the blunderbuss, which I found in a house, uses paper for ammunition. The waivers are made of paper. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, that worked pretty good. As you saw, I stuffed the paper in there. That's paper, a little bit of gunpowder. Gotta close the distance between you and the recipient. And then, of course, stone. You gotta weigh the paper down. Hey, look, another waiver. Okay, I like this idea. We're gonna go with it. Gonna have to run over to that Trader Joe's and use his chemistry station. Anybody else? I got one more waiver ready. No? Okay. As you can see, we've started our headquarters. The forge is going there, and I've just outlined it. It is a box. I have to admit, I'm more of a function over fashion sort of guy, and it's not terribly creative or anything, but the devil is in the details. Maybe we'll decorate it up nice. But I've got it framed out, and I've started a bit of the basement trench there. The that trench you see below the outline there, that's actually going to be the outer wall of the basement. So I'm going to get started on our tower here. I'm going to move out 6 blocks from the base, and that's so that in the future we can attach the headquarters to the audition building. That's actually going to end up being the dance party building as well. But we're going to connect it with stupid bushes. We're going to connect the tower with the headquarters to make things easier for us. With a drawbridge at some point in the future, but that's a much later episode. But we got to allow for the space for the drawbridge, and I don't like having to over or redo things, so hopefully I counted it right. We'll have to see. So I'm laying out the foundation for the tower itself. This will be my portion of the tower. Gotta have a good eye on the participants of this audition. Go 5 spaces out. And then we're going to lay out a line that's 10 blocks long. And we'll build it up a little bit here. Going to end up being, this tower will end up being in line. It'll be a ramp, and it'll line up with a door that the zombies will believe will lead them straight into the auditions. It's unfortunate for them that they don't know the full value of what's going to be happening when they get to the top of the tower. Assuming they get to the top of the tower in later dance parties, that gets even more interesting. I think I get a kick out of it. I actually, the first time I built this design in the on the multiplayer server, my kill count for the blood moon of that, after I finished this tower and all of the traps that go with it, was actually about half of what I normally get, because I was laughing so hard I couldn't shoot straight. So you guys are going to love this. I love it, and it's one of my favorite designs. Anyway, let's get some music going here, because that'll speed up the construction process. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its scenes while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning, and the words that it was forming, and the sign said the words on the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.
So we've built up to the observation layer. This is the floor that I'll actually be standing on during the auditions. And I'll be selecting my candidates from here. Just going to build myself up the wall of the sides here. As you can see, I frame most of my building out in just the frames. And once I'm satisfied that it is the way I want it to be, then I actually start filling in the blocks. I only filled in the floors to make it easier to count. But yeah, this is a whole lot easier than tearing apart an entire building because I miscounted one line of blocks or whatever. I've made that mistake a few times. I'm sure pretty much everybody that plays this game has. So yeah, we lay it out in the frames first, and then once I'm happy everything is fitting the way I want it to, then I'll go ahead and fill it in. This audition tower can actually, I mean, we haven't even gotten to the first blood moon here, and I can just build this whole thing out of reinforced wood and not be worried at all about it collapsing. That's actually, the zombies won't even attack this tower. They might do incidental damage, but as you'll see, the repairs I'm going to have to perform on this tower are minor. So we're going to do a whole bunch of construction work here, and I like listening to music while I'm building. So here you guys go.
I'm a low life, and I'm loving it. I'm never gonna change as long as I live. I'm a low life, so fucking deal with it. 'Cause deep down I really know everyone is. 'Cause we're low life, and we're loving it. We got the whole damn world in the palm of our hand. 'Cause we're low life, so fucking deal with it. No, you can't change something that you don't understand. I'm living it up, low life.
So we've finished framing out our tower and our ramp, so we're going to go ahead and fill it in here. And it's going to take a lot of lumber and a lot of cobblestone. Fortunately, I did manage to get a lot of that off camera. I still have to go and get a bit more because I actually miscalculated. I forgot to account for the floors in my cobblestone calculation, but I'll go off camera and get the cobblestone because it's just digging and boring stuff. So, but first I wanted you guys to see that we are making every effort to make it easy for the zombies to find where they have to go on audition night here. I'm gonna put up a sign. Nah, that's too small. The next size. There we go. Now you're cooking with gasoline. I'll set this up here. Dance party auditions. Zombies can read, right? Yeah, yeah. They're not that dumb. A little bit gullible, but not that dumb. There we go. Perfect. I just hope we don't get anybody that shows up early because, we're not ready for the audition yet. We don't have the DJ. We have to, catering, and I still have to deliver those waivers. Although that's actually going to be, I think, kind of fun. Okay, as you can see, I've cobbled most of the tower. I did, like I said, have to go off camera and harvest a bunch more clay and stone to finish it off here. Just about done. One more. No, can't quite reach. There we go. Hey, look at that. Level 15. If you guys remember, we started this episode on day 4 and I was level 6. So we've gained 9 levels in one episode. That's awesome.